Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash, Yahweh. That is the name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son, who the world knows as Jesus Christ. And I would like to give double honors to all the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, whom we learn this truth from. And I would like to say Shalom to the hopefully elect. And today, this message is going to be titled Mutiny in Israel, going to these different false leaders, leading the flock astray. Ultimately, they're going to lead you into your death. You see, the scripture said, the blind lead the blind, they both shall fall into the ditch. And that's what they're leading to, into a grave, you see, which is going to be here in America, to where you're going to die a grievous death by the way of a famine, pestilence, a tempest, earthquake, you see, a UN troop, and ultimately those nuclear missiles, man. You see? I'm going to get this word mutiny real quick. Let me get the simple Google. Simple Google definition for mutiny. It says an open rebellion against the proper authorities. You see? And that's what they're doing, man. When you got these niggas like Adam Abbott, Sons of Thunder, and many more of these niggas, IUIC, where they tell you that the mark of the beast is spiritual. And that's an open rebellion against the proper authorities. Because guess what? Who are the proper authorities? Starting with the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down, who teach the same like-minded doctrine. You see, telling you that the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip. But you have these people out here in the spirit of mutiny and open rebellion against the proper authorities. You see, leading you astray. It says, especially by soldiers or sailors against their officers. Insurrection, some similar words, insurrection, rebellion, revolt, riot, and uprising. You see? And the second definition says, refuse to obey the orders of a person in authority. You see? And they refuse, you see, because they want to be, have a name for themselves and be something. You see? But ultimately, the only thing they're going to do is lead a lot of you into the way of death and destruction. You see? This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3 and verse 3. It said, matter of fact, grab this. Book of St. Matthew 24 and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And you see, and the disciples was asking Yahweh Shai, what's going to be some signs that you're on your way? What's going to be the end of Esau's Edom rulership, the end of his age? And Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. You see? So the Lord said, take heed that no man deceive you. You see? Because, grab this real quick. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 4 and verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of the Most High, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. You see? Now it says, beloved, believe not every spirit, but try them. When you get this word for try, G1381, to test, examine, prove, scrutinize, to see whether a thing is genuine or not. You see? Simple Google definition for scrutinize. Examine, inspect closely and thoroughly. Some similar words, study. Scripture tell you to study to show thyself approved. Search, research. And Elder Apostle Gabar always say that when he tell us certain things, when he make points, he might, reference a song and, go into it. He like, look these things up for yourself. Going into like different wickedness that Esau Edom does. He'll tell you, look these things up for yourself. Going into the microchip. Go into the word mark. You see? Look it up yourself. You see? Scrutinize these niggas when they tell you, oh, it's spiritual. You see? But once again, 1 John 4:1, beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. You see? Back to St. Matthew 24:4. And Yahweh shall answer and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. You see? There's you taking heed. You trying them. You scrutinizing them. You see? For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. You see? So, hey, we're in that time. This is the book of 2 Peter 3:3. The coming day of the Lord. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts. We go into the word scoffers. G73. A marker, a scoffer. But down the strong definition, it tell you a false teacher. You see, walking after their own lust, telling you, hey, that's not the correct way what the authorities done set up, whom Yahweh by Shema Shah has set up, the head apostles and elders on down, who broke it down correctly and still breaking it down correctly. You see, and you have many men following suit doing the same job. But you have these niggas in the spirit of mutiny, open rebellion, telling you, no, that's not the right way. Do it this way. And they're gonna lead you astray. You see? But all these are signs that we're in the last days, man. You see? This is the book of Romans, chapter 15, and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. You see? So the Lord had already warned us. You see? They're going to be scoffers in the last days. Hey, and to try them, don't believe everything that you hear. Research yourself. You see? And like this just said, things that are written aforetime written for our learning. You see, these niggas are following after Esau, Edom. They doing their own thing. You see, and the apostles, they think a lot of these people are paid off. And I believe it as well. You see? But these same spirits was back in the ancient world. You see? This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 10. And it says, and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surname Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been an hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. You see? And it says, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men. And you see that today. Is people going, wicked men coming out of Israel today in that spirit of mutiny. It says, who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. Hey, and they talk about that 501c3. You made a covenant with the heathen, because when you have a 501c3, there are certain things that you can't teach. You see? And that's what they're doing. They're teaching you false doctrine. They're leading you astray. You see, they're in that spirit of mutiny, and they're putting that spirit off on you, man. Calling it the correct way. You crazy? You think they're gonna put a chip? But here it is. You got Elon Musk with the brain chip, man. You got Ooze. He just put on the hand. You see, you got the hand, got Ooze, then you got Elon, the hand and the brain. You see, and these things been out. Now it's going to come to the point where it's going to be on a mass rate where you're going to be forced to take it. And if not, you could be decapitated or just crossed out of society. You see? And it says, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. And that's what these niggas think. Like, man, they want to do more than just serve the Lord. They want to, be worldly Israelites, man. Wear fringes everywhere. They telling you, all sorts of madness. You see? So much these niggas be saying, it's just so much to say, man. But the main thing, hey, that RFID marker chip, man. You see? It says, so this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathen, 501c3s. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the customs of the heathen, and made themselves uncircumcised, and forsook the holy covenant, and joined themselves to the heathen, and were sold to do mischief. You see? And that's what they're doing. Want to just debate, keeping the Passover at the shake joint. You see? That's just pure wickedness, man. They want to be like these damn heathens. You see? But the Lord is going to judge them niggas for that, for leading his flock astray. Jumping down to verse 41, and it says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yeah, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion, and sacrificed unto idols, and profaned the Sabbath. For the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judea, that they should follow the strange laws of the land, and forbid burnt offerings, and sacrifice, and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbaths and festival days. And that's another thing. The Sabbath is Friday night to Saturday night. That's a lie. The Sabbath is based upon the new moon, and the new moon is when you can't see the moon. You see? That's how you keep the Sabbath, it's not every Friday night to every Saturday night. You see? Because tonight finna be Friday night, and it's a half of a moon. You see, but it actually fell where the Shabbat will be ending tonight. You see? But these niggas are liars. It says, verse 46, and pollute the sanctuary and the holy people. They're polluting you. And Yahweh Shai and Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai is not going to deal with you polluted niggas, man. He's just going to kill you and save the elect. You see, those pure virgins. You see? And it says, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts, that they shall also leave their children uncircumcised, and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation, to the end they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. And whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. You see? And that's just the point. Hey, this was written aforetime, how the people came in that same spirit of mutiny, not want to follow the correct orders of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, and leading the people astray. You see? That's why, hey, you must, like I said, beloved, believe not every word, but try them to see whether they're of the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, and scrutinize them. You see? Question whatever we say. You see, we tell you that the mark of the beast is physical. Go into the word charagma, look these things up. Look up grain of rice, you see? RFID chip payment. Look up chip, girl. You can look all this stuff up, man. You see? Because if you keep on following them, ultimately, they're going to lead you to death. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 14, and verse 9. And it says, and if the prophet be deceived when he have spoken a thing, I, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, have deceived that prophet. And I will stretch out my hand upon him, and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. So these people who are here teaching all these different false doctrine, these different lies, the Lord said he's going to destroy you in the midst of his people. You see? Continuing on, and it says, and they shall bear the punishment of their iniquity. The punishment of the prophet shall be even as the punishment of him that seeketh unto him. You see? So the punishment that the Lord is going to bring upon your leaders who you believe in, that's teaching you these false doctrines, and you follow after them wholeheartedly, hey, you're going to die as well. Once again, the blind lead the blind, the both shall fall into the ditch. You see? Now close it out right here. Verse 11, it says, that the house of Israel may go no more astray from me. You see, that's the point. That you won't go astray, that you won't follow after them. When the Lord started knocking off all these niggas who's telling you that the mark of the beast is spiritual, and they doing 5-hour videos, and ain't made no sense, but you still listening to them, Lord gonna kill you right along with them. It says that the house of Israel may go no more astray from me, neither be polluted any more with all their transgressions, but that they may be my people, and I may be their powers, saith the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shai. You see, it's ultimately to get you in line, man, because that's gonna strike fear in a lot of people when they see these leaders getting put down. You see, right along with some of the followers, hey, you're gonna have people, hey, they're gonna truly repent, man. That you don't go astray no more. You're gonna follow the correct way of Yahweh by Shema Shah. And we just here to warn you of these things, man. You see? So, hey, Lord willing, this video is edifying unto you, brothers and sisters. I want to end it off by giving our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to all the apostles and elders, great millstone, who we learn this truth from. And shalom to the hopefully elect.